We have a couple of things going on in the kitchen today. It's Frugal Daddy's birthday, and we decided we're going to make him a carrot cake because we have all these carrots we harvested from our own garden, and we need 1.25 cups of grated carrots. But then I got to thinking, why don't we get out the juicer? We have not juiced anything in a long time. So why don't we juice the carrots, and then we'll use the pulp as the grated carrots we need for the carrot cake. Now, I think a lot of times when people are into juicing, there's the criticism that you're wasting all that fiber, all of the parts of the fruits and vegetables you throw away after you've extracted the juice. Very wasteful. Well, we're not going to be wasting it because, as I said, we'll use the carrot pulp as the carrot in the carrot cake. All right, so it brings us to our first project of making some juice. To me, to my way of thinking, the best juice is your carrot apple juice with a little bit of lime and a little bit of ginger. That is a good juice. Well, I've got the carrots and I've got the apples. And I have some lime juice frozen, as ice cubes in the freezer. So I'll just melt one of those and pop it in. I do not have any fresh ginger. Surprise, surprise. I can't even remember the last time I bought fresh ginger. So then I was thinking, should I just sprinkle a little bit of powdered ginger in it? But no, I came up with a better idea, a new and exciting idea, something we've never done before. And that is to take that carrot apple lime juice and mix it with a little bit of ginger ale to make like a carbonated, bubbly punch, fabulous, refreshing drink. What do you think? Do you think that would be good?
Yes.
First, I'm going to start by juicing the carrots so we can separate the carrot pulp out to use it for the carrot cake. It's a Fanny Farmer carrot cake recipe that I'm using. Then we will juice the apples. So this is very loud, the juicer, so we'll put the volume down so you don't have to hear it. Now, because the cord is not long enough, it's at a weird angle and you're not going to get to see all the excitement anyway. But the fruit and carrots go in here. The pulp comes shooting out at this end. The juice comes out at the back where I have a glass to catch it. And we know that we never put our fingers down in there where the spinning blade is, and we never put our fingers up into there unless we want to have our hand cut off, right? Right. And you use this pusher. You put the carrot in, and then you push it down with the pusher so your fingers never go in there, okay? All right, so first, we're juicing the carrots. Don't put any apples in yet. Here we go. It's loud. That's all of our homegrown carrots juiced. We have that whole big glass of carrot juice, which I will put in the fridge. Are you eating the apple? Oh my goodness. And there's the carrot pulp left that we can use for our carrot cake. While we're at it, we'll go ahead and take out 1.25 cups of this carrot pulp and set it aside in the bowl that we're going to use to make our carrot cake. Now, we will juice the apples. Let me put this in the fridge and I'll get another glass for the apple juice that comes out, and then later we'll combine that with the lime and the ginger ale. You ready, Neve, with the apples? Not that one that you've been eating, but those. Okay, here we go with the apples. Let me put the glass in place. Okay. We juiced 2 large apples and 1 kind of small apple, and it made this full glass of apple juice with a very interesting frothy foam on top.
Can I try some?
Yeah, well, yeah. It's very sweet, actually. Tastes like apples, doesn't it? All right, we're going to clean up the machine and then move on with the carrot cake. A lot of carrot cake recipes have crushed pineapple in the recipe. This one does not. I don't have any crushed pineapple in the house right now, and I'm in the middle of a pantry challenge, so we can't go out and buy any pineapple. Oh no. So we're doing a recipe that doesn't have any crushed pineapple in it, but that often is a component of carrot cake. And I do happen to have a stick of butter, and I do have some cream cheese in the fridge, so we're good to go on the frosting. I also have the powdered sugar. So, let's clean up this machine, shall we? Okay. All right, we have our 1 1/4 cups of grated carrot pulp we have in our bowl. We're going to add to that, I'll do this and you can put the other stuff, a cup of milk, 6 tablespoons of melted butter. Go ahead and pour that in.
All of it?
Yes, all of it. Very good. 2 eggs that Miss Nevy expertly cracked into our little measuring cup there. All right, let's mix together our wet ingredients first, and then we'll add the dry ingredients. All right, hold it in there. Then we will add our dry ingredients. So we will add, how about that? A cup of brown sugar. Tastes like brown sugar? Is it adequate to go in? All right, dump her in. Just up and there. There you go. Cup of brown sugar. We have a cup and a half of flour. Very good. And in this bowl we have 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a half teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and 2 teaspoons of nutmeg. Go ahead. In it goes. We have our greased pan, and this is going to go in a 350-degree oven for 45 to 50 minutes. Now, of course, the normal thing to do with a carrot cake would be to throw in raisins and chopped walnuts, which I would love to do, but I'm not going to for a couple of reasons. One, because we're in the middle of a pantry challenge, and I only have 2 little snack boxes of raisins left, which are going to be for the girls in their lunch boxes, and I only have just a little bit of walnuts left, and I don't think my husband's that crazy about raisins and walnuts. I don't think he cares about that, so I'm going to save the walnuts for other uses, because, you know, pantry challenge, you do what you can do. So, yes, you all go ahead and put in the raisins and the chopped walnuts, because that would be delicious and traditional for your classic carrot cake. But for us, pantry challenge carrot cake means no raisins and no walnuts. So this batter is going into this greased pan. Smooth out the batter, of course, and then we will pop it into our oven, which just beeped, which means it's reached its 350. Now for the frosting. I have butter and cream cheese in the bowl. I'm going to whip it up first, and I'm going to sift in the confectioner's sugar. I really don't want to make an obscenely huge amount of frosting because it's not an obscenely huge cake. Alright, I got the sieve on top of the bowl, and I'm going to dump in about half of the sugar. Tap gently to sift. We do not want any lumps. Put in a little splash of vanilla extract, which I'm really running low on with the pantry challenge. Again, we'll beat it up. Literally just a dribble. And there is our delicious and delightful looking frosting. Girls, you want to lick the beaters from the frosting?
Yeah! Yeah! Definitely do.
One for you, and one for you. Alright, Miss Autumn, you're the taste tester for the frosting. Is it good? Is it good enough to go on Daddy's birthday cake? Is it really good? Alright. For our carrot, apple, lime juice, ginger ale cocktail, I just drank a whole bunch and then I realized the camera was not on. And no, there's no alcohol in here, but yet, there you have it. So, we're just going to make it again. Alright, we have the carrot juice here with a little bit of lime in it. So we'll pour a little into the glass. A little bit of the apple juice, which tastes very apple cidery. And then a little bit more of our diet ginger ale, which I got when it was on sale couponing. I think it was about 45 cents. Hold on. Let's pour that in. And this tastes fan-freaking-tastic. You have the little bit of carbonation from the ginger ale, you know, but you have the juices that are not carbonated. So it's not like a full carbonated soda, but it's just like a little bit good is what it is. That is so good. Let me tell you again what's in it in case you forgot, because I've only said it about 4,000 times. Carrot juice with a little bit of lime juice, apple juice, and some diet ginger ale. This is amazing. Anyway, this is great. I've just created this fabulous new cocktail, which really means I get to name it. You can guess Frugal Daddy's age and come up with a great name for my new cocktail. And it looks, I mean, there's nothing pumpkin-y about it, but it looks very autumnal, doesn't it? Being all orange and everything. It tastes great. That was a great use of those yucky carrots I grew. They were very unattractive and they really didn't taste all that great. Well, hopefully they're good in the carrot cake. Alright, I think the carrot cake's ready to come out of the oven. Here's the cake, warm from the oven. And yes, that's pretty much what it's supposed to look like. It's brown. Now we're going to frost our little cake. And we have 2 frosting flowers left in the freezer from my kid's birthday cake. So Daddy's going to get 2 frosting flowers. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Frugal Daddy. Happy birthday to you.
What about the candle?
Wait, you have to make a wish.
What do you put?
You wish. He blew them out! Happy birthday, Daddy! You have to guess how old he is.
10!
Is he 10?
Yeah!
He looks old for 10. Beautiful homemade carrot cake with cream cheese frosting. Oh, yeah. All right, everybody, what do you think of the cake?
Good. Good.
Good.
Good.
It's not great.
It's great.
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 It's not. It's not amazing.
It's amazing.
Amazing.
It's not wonderful.
It's wonderful.
It's not the best thing you ever ate in your whole life.
It's the best thing we ever ate in our whole life.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Neve, you seem to be going more for the frosting than.
Frosting's amazing.
Is the frosting amazing?
Uh-huh.
Neve made this cake, you know.
The cake is very good. It's
All right.
really good.
Happy birthday, Daddy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Carrot cake. Try this at home.
Is there any more frosting?
Yes, there's more frosting in the fridge. What are you gonna do with it?
Put some on the bottom too.
Oh, good lord.
That's
And
my
the sides.
frosting. I'm gonna try frosting, Mike.
You have plenty of frosting, people.
Bye.